Welcome, everyone. Probably will be the most somber introduction to any episode in this series, which is the first one, because I've started doing this just fresh off of watching the last ever Grand Tour, Top Gear, whatever you want to call it, special. You know, and I just enjoyed probably the first half, if not 2/3, but as it got later on, and I knew that it was going to end soon, and some people might think it's silly, but for people that grew up with Top Gear, or people like me, they know what special place it holds in their heart, and seeing it end, and in the way it did, it choked up, I can't lie, you know, and, big spoiler alert, if you haven't seen the final special, and you want to not get a spoiler, because this is a spoiler alert, then, I will recommend either, guys, just stop the video now and watch it, because I can't guarantee that at some point I won't give any spoilers. Probably gonna give one now. When they rolled into Botswana, and then these James and Jeremy saw the cars they used in that first helicopter special. Obviously, Richard didn't see all of it because he's back at home in Britain with Richard. But seeing those two cars immediately brought back, and the flashbacks immediately brought back memories. And when they went to the point where they ended, or started, wherever it was, for the first ever special, you know, I thought that was all, but then they rolled the credit scene, and in the background played various voice clips from plenty of Top Gear episodes, and I'm proud to say I'm pretty sure I knew which episode each clip came from. But one piece of advice I've heard from many people is, don't be sad that it's over, just be happy that happened in the first place. And as Top Gear was a core part of my childhood, it inspired me to do something, to go back to the one other thing. When I think of the core two things that I built my childhood, I would say build on, but the two things that I have the most memories of in my childhood, that I've enjoyed the most, watching Top Gear as a kid. And, you know, when it first ended, when Top Gear, the Top Gear ended, and I was a little sad, but then the Grand Tour started, and then they messed with me again on season 3. That final traditional episode was a sad day. But they came back and they did a bunch of specials, but then eventually that was all over as well. And as of the day I'm recording this, I know that I'll never be seeing Top Gear again, or a new Grand Tour, at least with those three hosts. 3 prominent figures in my childhood. But if I wasn't watching Top Gear, I was playing Gran Turismo 4. A game that's actually, no matter where it was released, it's older than me. This game came out December of 2004. And I wasn't born until April of 2005. In fact, I was born 13 days after this game takes place. I believe it's the 2nd of April 2005 when this game starts. So, even when the PS4, PS3, PS4, PS5 were out, I'd still have a PS2. I'd still play this game, this incredible game. And recently, with the modding community, seeing the life that's been brought back to this, and how this game's relevancy has suddenly gone back up, puts a smile on my face. And I couldn't tell you what I would give right now to forget ever having watched Top Gear, ever having watched the Grand Tour, to just experience it all for the first time, and have the ability to just go and watch it all over the course of it. It would have to take at least a week. It would have to take probably multiple weeks. I think it was 21 or was it 23 seasons of the Top Gear, 3 seasons of the Grand Tour, and countless specials afterwards. And then all the sub-programs that are all good. God, if I could experience those all once again, it would be special. And if I could experience this game again for the first time, it would be special. But that's what the mod that we're using, the randomizer mod, comes into play. While I'll never be able to experience Gran Turismo 4 for the first time again, what I do get to experience is a whole new gameplay. Whenever. I ran a test run where I just, played through the game to see how viable it was. And ended up doing something astonishing where I won the GT World Championship in a BMW M3 GTR race car. I'd just come fresh off of playing Need for Speed Most Wanted in 2005 for the first time, because sadly the only time I ever had the game was when the disc was for the wrong console. I think we got the correct console afterwards, which was the PS2 at that time, but I was too young to ever remember playing it. The only thing I remembered about the whole game was that there was a Cobalt SS in it. And playing that game the first time was special. And playing through it again at some time would be fun, but that's all future talk. But, yeah, I used a completely different name when I did my test run, so I have no clue what any of the prize cards are. I don't know how many duplicates I'm going to get. I don't know what kind of duplicates I'm going to get. But I could, I'm going to say I hope I have more luck. The luck I had the first time, I did get some ridiculous cars for some certain races, but the only 2 race cars that I ever really got other than rally cars were a Lister Storm V12 race car, and I did get the CLK GTR from Sylvia's Sisters, which is kind of fucking funny. But I ended up using the M3 GTR for a challenge, and it worked, so I know that I can beat it in that. I can probably beat it in a lot of other things. But I'm not setting out an entire rule, but the goal of this playthrough is to complete the challenge without buying a single car would be an incredible feat, considering this will be a 100% playthrough. So it's going to take well into next year before I finish this, because I don't have the time to put into it and grind every second of every day. But seeing the Grand Tour, seeing Top Gear end, and knowing that there will never be a new one, inspired me to come back to the one other cornerstone of my childhood and share what, I'll be honest, will be my first time ever completing the game 100% and save it, so that no matter how much time passes, no matter what day it is years from now, I can always go back and I can always remind myself of when I did this. And so while I can't experience the Grand Tour for the first time ever again, I can experience playing this game through and through 100% for the first time. And every time I start a new save, completely different than the last game. So, sorry for 10 minutes of just blabbing about, but I think it's time to properly get this underway. Welcome to episode 1, where we tackle the B license. Now, this game looks incredible because since I'm running an emulator, I was able to go into the game settings and choose 1080p. But I don't know if that's going to affect the speed in which my game runs, which I have the speed thing in the top right corner. If it's just too laggy and it doesn't run, oh my god, the models look so incredible with 1080p. If they're not, if the game's just running too slow and underclocking's not going to help it, I will go into the settings and I'll revert it to standard, definition. Which will be too bad because it won't look anywhere near as good. I did do a test race, an arcade mode race at Midfield Raceway, and good god. Look at me, a rookie. Forgot to turn on Do Not Disturb before I recorded something on my phone. I won't be making that mistake again. Without further ado, here we go. Oh, inches. That's a good start. Only 2 attempts, and the first finish was gold. And it seemed to be running decently. The start sequence was when it was struggling the most, and also I have this phone resting up against a kind of like cooling pad that you usually put in lunchbox, just to make sure that the temperatures are too high, which will F with the speed the game runs at. By a singular thousandth of a second. I think 11 flat, still gold, but 10-9-9. I was flirting with silver there. My plan for the license test is to get all silver, so I have 2 prize cards. But if it just keeps stringing, if I keep stringing golds, I'll go for it. You only have to pass the license test with a bronze for it to count towards your progression. That's only the races you have to win. So that means no skipping races and championships. I just have to go back and do the minimum. One of our first cars was here with a clean sound. Very solid. Sounds very like a Honda. That's 3 in a row. Yeah. Not 3 first tries in a row, but 3 golds in a row. And this was... Actually, I don't think they tuned the sound of this car. And I always liked the way it sounded. Although there is a car at some point in the license test I'm going to hear the sound of. They changed the sound of my beloved 190E 2. Doesn't sound like a cracked out weed whacker anymore. Sounds like something else in this one. Sadly not this car. race music play during license test if you have the race music on? I don't know, because I usually turned it off. Even though this soundtrack's an absolute... Almost everything's banger after banger after banger after banger. But, obviously, on putting this on YouTube, can't have any copyrighted music. This part sounds better. Longest running is 5% better than 2 This sounds so bad. Oh, and the pace car is even worse to deal with than a lot of the license tests. See if a bit of underclocking can fix my problems. Go into system. See if the underclocking touch 1082. Oh, that is good. I don't really think the underclocking's worth it. We'll see if this 1080p continues to be a potential issue. That did kind of, I don't know, that car is just really slow. And yes, gold streak's over. On to silvers. And... the regular version of the game because multiplayer this does not run well on my phone emulator at all. I still won't. I did it again! Holy shit! That's twice that I beat the goal time by a singular thousandth of a second. And it was on a start-stop test. What are the chances? Oh my good god, what are the chances? Okay, this one that was a tough hit for me. I love the way the 99 GTS sounds in GT4, the vanilla version, but oh my god, it sounds incredible in this mod. Oh man, it didn't shift down for me. That's alright. It gives me an excuse to listen to the car again. either. I'm gold at everything but the mini one-lap guide run. Miata time. This is a hard test to get silver on, because if you get silver, you've pretty much gotten gold. Maybe it's not so hard to get silver there. I'm not sure what's more impressive, gold or silver, considering how close the two times are. Oh. That's a hard thing. I'm not holding this. No way in hell. I don't even remember the correct path. I could have got gold if I broke too early. Damn. It doesn't count anyways. Even if it was a bronze, it wouldn't have counted towards the prize card. Card. Alright, B9 Basics of Boring 4. M3 Suicide. Sounds better. I get sticky buttons, is what I like to call it. It's where either one of the steering buttons or the throttle button or the brake button will just suddenly become fully applied despite me not touching it. Which is really unfortunate when you're trying to brake but your car won't slow down, or when you're in a straight line and your brakes suddenly just come on completely. So I might be taking longer braking over. I don't know if you guys will be able to view the video on channel. I don't know where you're at. Oh, it's not running. It's not running that fast. You know, I just left the license test because I forgot that I can access the options menu while doing the license test. It's on the pre-race start screen. Man, I'm gonna miss looking at that 1080p crisp image. Hey, at least when the Spec 2 mod comes out, you'll be able to play it on hardware, but you probably have to have free McBoot, which isn't exactly hard to get everywhere. Screen. No, is it on here? Where is that setting? On monitor. No, it's not on race. It won't be on replay. It's on screen. 4:3. Video output. I'm not even on 1080i. What is it complaining about? The aspect ratio is not correct. It went to 16:9. It defaults to 16:9. It needs to be 4:3. Much better. Now, okay, I said this looked crisp. I guess that's what I thought the game looked like on its own. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Look how crisp. PS3 model. Well, he did do his remastered PS2 port PS3 model. I do not like this car. Someone who is known relatively well in the PC community drives one of these. I'm not dropping any names, but I think you should get a proper car and get rid of the damn Sandford! Free footprints. I'll probably take a look at that, but I didn't test it. I hope I don't get silver break. It's taking a while. And that's so cool. It's awful, it understeers, and the assists just compound my problems. Look how clear the dodges are, and the time, and literally everything. I failed. I didn't fail. Everything looks so sharp, like the headlights. It's just so much detail, it's beautiful. Way off, I was kind of, is that not in the corner? He's screwing me, man. Totally new emotions car, and I do not appreciate it. Well, it's not gold, but it'll at least be silver. I remember when I was a kid, I couldn't even get the ROM time. The 2000. Wow, that is and okay. Now I'm just gonna go back to be 7. See that Viper looks in 1080p. Thousandths of a second, I'll piss off. Now I'm going to make a small adjustment here. I'm going to pause this. Alright, it's like I was never gone. I cleared out some storage in my phone. What doesn't work is the fact that I know what test is next. Welcome to B12 205 215. Oh my god. So fast. I would have had a stupid cold. G35 time. Which actually sounds like a pretty frequency G35. Oh, crap, that's 14. I'm gonna feel about that. I didn't get it all. My right side of my teeth-mouth is numb. I was eating beef jerky today and ripping it apart with my teeth like a Neanderthal. Goodness me. That episode's already 32 minutes long. Admeister, the lovely creator of this mod, decided that I can't cheat, or really no one else can, unless they're hackers. But I'm not that. So, two prize cards, also the correct program. Partially happened in 1082. I didn't ban myself from using respec. Generally, I only use it for endurance races. And maybe for grinding. I will not use the money sheet at any point during this playthrough. Or the clear event. Specific license test, as it has, or I should say, there is no relevance to the completion percentage of the game. Maybe I still just dying for a prize card. I don't feel like going through and holding every game test. Possibly, but that have to be like the last resort. I'll buy a car if I have to. It's not like it's a challenge where I can't. Challenging myself personally to rely mostly on price cards. You might not get a single truck or trade car or boxer engine cars. Heck, I might only get PT Cruisers if I get a PT Cruiser price card. That's one thing I'm also hoping is that my two license prize cards aren't the same. That'd be kind of funny. No, I wouldn't like that. Not a gold, but it's a silver. I think. Yeah, no way it's going to be wrong. I was looking winding downhill section, which would have been right around the start of Sector 2. If I didn't wash wide and I did everything else, I did that test, I would have had probably gold. Close to it. Time to drive a diesel. I can drive a diesel now. be covering the screen with my hand, well, partially, for myself, so that I don't see the name of the prize card appear on the screen, because that spoils it. I'd rather see the actual card appear on the screen. Here we are, folks. First 2 prize cards of the run. Let's see what we got. You are joking. There's no way. The bronze prize in my first run was a Fiat 500R. And now I have the L. The second prize card I ever got was that orange 80 Civic. I swear. Okay. Thank God. I was gonna lose my mind. Well. Time to check back in the garage. Well. Quick save here, even though it's just auto-save. Thank you guys for watching. This was episode 1 of my Gran Turismo 4 100%. Gran Turismo 4 randomizer mod. 100% play. I hope that all of you have a good rest of your day or night, depending on when you're watching this at. And if you did just finish watching the Gran Tour, and I just hope that maybe it inspires you to do something just like next time out, we'll get the A license, and that episode will be a lot shorter because I won't have some somber introduction. Till then, next time, folks.